Okay. So where we what things we completed? Guess what things we completed? I think we completed the list, right? So today, as I mentioned, let's discuss about what are the remaining things. Tuple, sets and dictionary. Tuple, sets and dictionary. For example, okay. So tell me, like, list is a mutable or immutable according to your knowledge, whatever you learned in the last section.
Mutable.
Okay, it's a mutable.
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute. Just open me. Just give me a minute. I'll set up the things up. Yeah. Okay. So if you see what we are discussing, so string and list we completed. Now tuple. Now I am going to tell you about tuple. Same concept. Same concept. Everything is same. Only the small change that is so string is going to represent with double quotes. List is going to represent with square bracket. Then how the tuple is going to represent? Guys, how the tuple is going to represent? So tuple. So tuple. So tuple is going to represent with a content known as a parenthesis. Already everything will be provided in the PPT also. So parenthesis. Tuple will be represented in the form of parenthesis. So if you write anything in between the parentheses, it will be treated like a tuple. So if you write anything in between the quotes, it's a string. If you write anything in between the square bracket, it's a list. If you write anything in between the parentheses, is known as a tuple. Is known as a tuple. So there are few things that you need to understand about the tuple. Tuple is the very smallest concept we have in the Python. Very, very small concept. See, first point is tuple is going to represent with tuple is going to represent with parenthesis. Tuple is going to represented with parenthesis. Okay. Next point. Next point. Tuple is going to represented with parenthesis. Next point. Tuple is capable of accepting tuple is capable of accepting any data type. Any data type. What is the meaning of any data type? You can pass integer, you can pass float, and you can pass string. You can pass float, you can pass string, anything you can pass. So tuple is capable of accepting any data type. You can pass integer, you can pass float, or you can pass string, anything you can pass. Same like list only. In the list also you are capable of passing anything. In the tuple also you can pass anything. You can pass anything. And also I just want to write one more line. One more line just I just want to write, that is tuple. Okay. Tuple, let's say tuple has index concept and slicing and skipping concept same like list and string only. List and string only, three different points. So tuple is represented with parentheses. Tuple is capable of accepting any data type. Tuple has index concept and slicing and skipping same like list only. For example, let's say a is equals to, if you see here, if I write anything in between the quotes and if I print type of a, guys, you tell me what will be my output in these two lines. Any one of you tell me.
Data
It's
type
a,
of variable.
yes, it's a str. So first line will save in the memory. Second line, you are finding out what data type the variable a is holding. So it's a string. See, it's a string str. It's an str. See, it is connecting, so it's taking time because my ideally should connect to the server. Okay, see, connected. See, connected. Okay. So what I'm saying is, first line, second line, if you see, it's a string. Same concept in the same variable a. If I write 10, if I write 15.5, and if I write data. Now, if I write print type of a, it's a, now the output will be type of a is what?
List.
It's a list now. Now the
List.
variable, yes, because the variable a is holding list now. It is holding list, so output will be list. So the output will be list.
ஒன்னும் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலையா?
Okay.
இன்னும் போன வச்சுட்டு
Output will,
உட்காந்துருக்கியா? ஏன்னா ஒரு மணி
guys, unwantedly don't on your mic, I'm telling you. Okay. So it will be really disturbing for me to teach the class. If you have doubts, then on the mic, or else use the chat box. If I ask the question, you can use the chat box because my chat box will be on top of the screen only. So type of a string, type of a list, same thing. You see, a is equals to, in between the parentheses, if I write 10, if I write 15.5, and if I write data, if I write data, see, in between the parentheses, I am passing integer, I am passing float, and I am passing string. I am passing string. Print type of a. Now it will be, now what it will be? It will be tuple. It will be tuple. So based on the representation, the data type changes. Okay, the data type changes. Same concept, everything is same. I'm telling you, everything is same. For example, a is equals to, in between the parentheses, if I pass 10, 20, 30, 50, 5.5, let's say universe, universe, or else let's take a small, or let's say tea or coffee, anything. So if I run this line, same how it saves in the memory, sir, means same daily, same story. Same, there will be a memory, and how it is going to save in the memory, just we can write directly here. Just we can write a is equals to, so 10, 20, okay, 30, 5.5, and t, and t. Index also same, I'm telling you. 0th index, first index, second index, third index, and fourth index. Fourth index. Okay, it's a memory. So if I run this first line, it is going to save in the memory. It is going to save in the memory. First line, save in the memory. So see, guys, if I print a, all the characters will be called. I mean, all the inputs which are in the a will be called. All the things which are in the a, it will be called, because you are calling the entire variable family name. Now tell me, if I want to access only 5.5, what I need to write? So print in the variable a, I want 5.5. What is the index of 5.5? It's nothing but 3.
3.
It's nothing but
3.
3. So I will be getting 3. So same concept, index concept is same. So if you write print in the variable a, first index position is nothing but 20. Is nothing but 20. See, 20 is coming. See, 20 is coming. So then you tell me, like slicing. I will write the code here. Print in the variable a, in the variable a, from the first index position to fourth index position. So what will be my output? So from the first index, starting from here, 1, 2, and 3. So n minus 1, 4 minus 1 is nothing but 3. So we will be getting 1, 2, and 3. We will be getting 1, 2 and 3. Simple. 20, 30, 5.5. You need to practice daily, guys, or else you won't remember. So slicing operations. If you want skipping, also same story. Print in the variable a, in the variable a. So from the starting till the end, 2. Now tell me what will be the output. As I told you, 2 values we need to skip. As I already told you, 2 values. First 10, then cut 10, cut 20. Next 30, then cut 30, then cut 5.5. Next T. So 10, 30 and T. 10, 30 and T. So if I run it, 10, 30 and T. 10, 30 and T. Simple. 10, 30 and T. So this is slicing. Now you tell me, guys, index concept, memory allocation, slicing, skipping, everything. See, and the stable formulas also. Stable formulas also. For example, print in the variable a, 2 dots. What does it mean? 2 dots means everything. 2 dots means nothing but everything. So everything it will print. See, everything they will print. Next, for example, in the variable a, from the starting till the end, -1. Reverse. Reverse will come. See, reversing is happening. So print in the variable a, from the second position, what will be the output, guys? If I write like this, if I write like this, from the second index position, which means from 30 till the end, from 30 till the end, 30 to T. Okay, from the second index position till the end. So print in the variable a. So I will just write like 3. So from the starting till the third index position, which means 3 means n minus 1. N minus 1 logic will apply here. So 0, 1, 2. 0, 1 and 2. 0, 1 and 2. Okay. So all the concepts are same, I'm telling you. All the concepts, slicing, skipping, indexing, concepts are, that's why I take long time in the strings to explain clearly. So till here, everything is same like list only. The only difference is what? One is, it is a mutable or immutable. First point. Second point is a built-in functions. Second point is a built-in functions. Now see, what I'm trying to say is, tuple is a mutable or immutable. So, tuple is a immutable. Immutable. Then prove it. According to my experience, IT experience, and according to the internet, tuple is an immutable for sure. Tuple is tuple in Python is mutable or immutable. If you see, tuples are immutable. Tuples are immutable. Prove it. So what are the things that I need to do to prove in front of you? Tell me. Generally.
Linking.
So first one, I need to try to add the memory. So if it is adding, okay, fine. I want to delete the memory. If it is working, fine. Guys, adding the memory and deleting the memory, if possible, means it is a mutable or immutable? It is mutable.
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 Yes. If the memory is not working means, if the memory is not working means it is an immutable. It's a immutable. Very simple logic. So what I'm going to try is, I'm going to trying to add extra, I'm trying to add new memory to the existing memory, trying to add a new memory to the existing memory. Okay, existing, already memory is there in the memory. See, so already it will save in the memory. So guys, you tell me, I just want to add a fifth index and I want to fill 100 in it. So see, a of 5 is equals to 100. So I want to give the value 100 to the fifth index position. Fifth is not there. I am trying to create the fifth index and I am trying to give the value 100. Print it. So which means if this line is working means the new one 100 also will be added and output will be shown. But here you will be getting error. Here you will be getting error. What is tuple object doesn't support item assignment? Guys, you tell me same error. Did you see in the string or not when you are trying to add?
Yes, sir.
Same error you will be facing in the string concept. When you try to add, it won't possible. It is not possible. Same error. Then try to delete. Try to delete. So, for example, this is A. We'll save in the memory. I want to delete. I want to delete in the variable A the second index position, which means 30. From in the variable A the second index position, which means 30. 30 I want to delete. 30 I want to delete. After deleting, I want to print A. So what I'm trying, first we'll save in the memory, which you can see on the screen. Second one, I want to delete the second index position. Second, I want to delete the second index position, which is 30. After deleting, I want to print the remaining things. But in the second line only, I'm going to get error. So in the second line, if I'm getting error means we until and unless we solve the second one, we will be not going to the third one that you know very well. So if we are getting error here means it stops here. Next line won't execute. So see in the second line we will be getting error. Tuple object doesn't support item deletion. Same error you can see in the string concept while you are trying to delete. So now tell me guys, tuple is immutable or immutable? It is
Immutable.
it is immutable, and if anybody asks you in your interview rounds or anything, you show the proof in front of them. So it's one of the best way to attract the interview. So like if anybody asks you, so string is for example, string is a mutable or immutable? Yes, string is an immutable. If they ask you how, if they ask you how, just give me a 1 minute guys. 1 minute. Hello. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so tuple is an finally immutable data type. So if anybody asks you in the interview, let's say like it is a mutable or immutable, you say, see, lot of 99% of the students, they will say like string is an immutable. So we as a student, you need to ask, yes, tuple is an immutable. If you give a chance, I will directly prove in front of you. So they will ask you, no, it takes time. So if you open the Google Drive, going to open the Jupyter notebook in the Google Drive, so taking a string and showing in front of them. So it takes obviously 5 minutes of time. So they, what your manager, whatever the person who is doing the interview, what he will tell. So no such a 5 minutes of time, no problem, no need. But what you need to say is immediately, no problem. Just within 1 minute, I will show in front of you. Open Python online. I mean online compilers. You can write the code in the online. You can write the code in online also. So some compilers will be there. So you just ask them, just 1 minute I need to prove in front of you. So let's take an example, data. So just try to delete a character, second index position, and let's print A. So he explain. So first one will save in the memory. Second one, I'm trying to delete a character. So if this line working means string is immutable. But obviously this line I'm going to get error. If I run it, see, I'm going to get the error which you can see here. Which you can see here. Which you can see. Okay. Okay. So it's an online compiler. Just you can take time and you can do it. You can do it. Simple. Now, what is the remaining things in tuple? Okay, Index concept to find, slicing, skipping, reversing, all the things are same. Okay, finally tuple is an immutable. It is also fine. So what are the built-in functions in the tuple? Guys, see in the string, total 86, I think 80, right? I think. So total 80 built-in functions we are having. So in the tuple in the string concept, total we are having total we are having 80 built-in functions. So out of 80 we discussed top 16, I think so, 16 or 15, I think so. Okay, which is useful for data related jobs. Next one, in the list also we discussed about I think all the built-in functions in the list we discussed around 11 or 12, I remember. Okay, now in the tuple how many built-in functions are there
Sir,
in the tuple?
what's the difference between list and tuple? So, as far as I understand, both has the same logic only. So
What
we
is the
have
logic in what
uh,
is there is lot
like
of difference. There is a
so.
lot of difference between list and tuple. So list is used to play with the memory. So we can literally play with the memory. So if you want to add, so let's say if you want to add the data continuously to the entire night, if you want to download the data from any resources, and if you want to add to the memory, you can add using the list. But in the tuple, it is not possible. So the only use of the tuple here is a single variable can access multiple values. For example, let's say you tell me a is equals to for example, see if I write a comma b is equals to 10, a comma b is equals to 10. So this is positive. I mean, will I get any error or it will work out? It will work. So this a comma b is equals to 10, will it work or will I get any error? So you
Yeah,
need to understand.
yeah.
Yes. So here we need to understand. You can please mute your mic, everyone. I'm getting a lot of sounds. Okay. So here, let's say a comma b is equals to 10. So the value 10 you are trying to give to a. Okay, one value to one variable is fine. But what about b? Are you giving anything to the variable b? No. So if you write like this, see what happens. So what happens here? I will write here. So because I will write here. So I will write here, see, a comma b is equals to 10. If I run it, so cannot unpack non-iterables integer object. What is the meaning of it? So you are taking two variables but passing only single value. It is definitely not possible. For example, if I pass a comma b is equals to 10 comma 20. So 10 I am giving to variable a, 20 I am giving to variable b. It is possible. Two values to two variables. For example, a comma b is equals to 10 comma 20. So see, print a means 10, print b means 20. Okay, 10 and 20. This is possible. The question is, now you tell me a is equals to 10 comma 20 comma 20. Now single variable, two values. Is it possible?
No, no.
According to another programming languages, it is not possible. But if I pass a is equals to 10 comma 20, if I print a, so what this variable will understand is, okay, the user is giving two values for a single variable. So what the a will think, automatically a will be converted like a tuple. A will be converted like a tuple. See, so a converts to tuple, and inside the parenthesis it will maintain two values. It will maintain two values. So what general usage of tuple is nothing but for a single variable we can pass multiple inputs for a single variable. 55.5. See, for a single variable, multiple inputs I can pass. Okay, so as your list, let's discuss about list. List, for example, anything you can pass in between the square brackets. First point. Second point, you can play with the memory. You can play with the memory because lot of built-in functions we are available. Come to tuple. Tuple, what is the tuple?
Okay, so list we will mention within square brackets, and tuple we won't mention within square brackets. So that is the main difference.
Yes, the
Oh,
representation I'm telling you.
yeah.
So tuple, for a single variable, multiple inputs we can give. Multiple inputs we can give for a single variable, and also it's an immutable data type. It's an immutable which is already proved here, which is already proved. Now my question is, how many built-in functions, for example, for example, in the string concept, we are having 80 built-in functions where we discussed 16, which are important to data related jobs. Let's say list, lot of functions, all the built-in functions we discussed in the list. Let's say tuple. In the tuple, how many we can expect? In the tuple, we are having only two built-in functions. Only two. One is index and another one is count. One is index and another one is count. See, I will take built-in functions. Built-in built-in functions in tuple. In tuple. Only you will be having two built-in functions. If you won't remember me, if you won't see. Now tell me guys, A is a variable holding tuple. A dot will show you the functions which comes under tuple because A is holding the tuple. So dot is going to show only two things. For example, see if I give square bracket, now tell me what dot will show. If I keep the dot, what dot will show? Dot will show the functions which comes under list because A is holding the square bracket, which means list. See, now dot will show all the list functions. Okay, so if you keep the square bracket, sorry, if you keep the parenthesis, A is a variable holding tuple, so dot will show. So dot will show all the functions comes under tuple. How many are there, guys, in the tuple? In the tuple concept, how many are there? Only two.
Two.
One is count and index. So very simple, you know very well. So print a dot count of 10. How many times 10 is there? Guys, how many times 10 is there in the
One.
variable A?
One.
Only one time. Very simple. In the variable A, the 10 is only one time. Simple. For example, if you need, I think you know very well, count and index. In the list we have seen, in the string also we have seen. A dot index. I want to find the index of 30. Okay. So what it does, I want to find the index of 30 in the variable A. So in the variable A, 30 is here. What is the index of that? Nothing but 2. Nothing but 2. Simple. Tuple concept is completed. Very, very easiest topic and smallest topic in Python is tuple. Is nothing but tuple. So tuple is going to represented with the help of parentheses where you can pass any data type, any data types, index concept, slicing concept, skipping concept, everything is same. Everything is same like previous things. And also the only usage of the tuple is a single variable can hold multiple values. A single variable can hold multiple inputs. And string is tuple is an immutable which we have seen. We can't play with the memory. And we are having only two built-in functions in the tuple. One is index and count. Index and count. Guys, understood tuple concept, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, tuple. Now what is the next one? Sets. Set is, it's really confusing concept, but If you follow me, it will be easy. So a lot of people will confuse in the sets concept. So what I will do is I will take a new file. I will save this one. I don't want to touch the existing one. I don't want to touch. We can use length, max in tuple. Yes, they are not tuple functions, no? Yes or no, guys? Do length and max are tuple functions? See, what I'm saying, what I'm asking is, do length len is there, no? Is it a overall Python built-in function or they're universal? I already told you. Yes or no? See, print length of a. So length not only belongs to string, length not only belongs to list. Okay, length is an universal. Length is an universal. Okay. Yes. So, okay, done. Let me save this one. Okay, let me remove this one. Let me also close this one if possible. So, let me open a new one. So, which is sets. Listen very carefully. Little tricky it will be. Let me connect. So how the set is going to represent? Point number 1. So we'll start from the scratch. Set concept. How the set concept is going to represent? For example, string, list, this is tuple, how the set is represented? With the help of flower bracket. See guys, every concept, the uniqueness is there or not? You tell me. This is string, list, tuple and sets. Sets are represented with the help of flower bracket. Point number 1. So how the sets are represented? Sets are represented with flower bracket. Okay, sets are going to represented with flower bracket. Lot of key points will be there. Only first point I am telling, sets are represented with flower bracket. Point number 1. Guys, I will take string, list, tuple and set. You need to observe very carefully and you need to tell me the difference. See very carefully. A is equals to data, print A. Okay, I'm running. A saves in the memory, print A means it is printing. Okay. Now next I will take B. Any same variable you can take, doesn't matter because it will override 10, 20, 30. Print B. See, first one saves in the memory, list saves in the memory and we are calling from the memory. First one, this is string. This is list. This is list. This is list. Next, C is equals to 10, 20 and 50 or 5, whatever it might be. Print C. See, it's a tuple. String list and it's a tuple. You know very well. It's a tuple. You know very well. Now, I'm going to add the set. D is equals to 10, 20, 50, 100. Okay, 300. Print D. I'm going to run. Now tell me, out of these 4 string, list, tuple sets, what difference can you find out? I will reduce and I will show. See, one more point also I will reduce. Yeah, now tell me, string, list, tuple set. What difference can you see? What difference?
The string is represented with quotes, list is represented with the square brackets, and tuple with the parentheses, and then sets with flower brackets.
That is the only difference you're finding. It's a representation.
In between values miscrum.
So
10, 50, 100, 20.
Yeah, so I don't know how many are you watching. Exactly, yes, exactly same order string is coming. Exactly same order list is coming. exactly same order. Tuple is coming and exactly same order. Do we are getting the same order in the
No.
in the set?
No,
Do
sir.
we are getting the same order? No. The most interview point question. Lot of people they even don't know how this is happening. The most interview point question. So let me close it. Okay. Now let's discuss about this issue. Let's discuss about this issue. Point number one, I already mentioned. Point number one, I already mentioned. Sets are represented. Represented with the flower bracket. Point number one. Point number two, sets sets are sets are unordered pair. Unordered pair. Unordered pair. What is the meaning of the second point, sir? Sets are unordered pair. What is the meaning of second point? For example, let's say, see here. Let's say, see A is equals. Listen very carefully. If you understand one concept, everything is fine. Okay. For example, see, I will take one list. For example, I will take a list. A is equals to 10, 20, 55.5, and 30. On 30, anything you write, it doesn't matter, anything you write, print here. I already told you so many times, first time will saves in memory. Save in memory. So how it will save in the memory? A is equals to 10, 20, 55.5, 30. So 0th index, first one, second one, third one. Yes or no? 0,
Yes.
1, 2, 3. So now see, first one saves in the memory, which you can see the red color which I have written on the screen. Okay. Next one, print A means you are calling the variable. You are calling the variable means you are calling the family name. So you are calling the family name means everything will respond. Yes or no? So that's why you can see output 10, 20, 55.5 and 30. All the things. So calling from memory. Okay, calling from memory. Okay, so first line saving in the memory, second line calling from the memory. Now see, same concept. I will paste here. I will write in a square bracket. Sorry, what is this? Flower bracket. Flower bracket, okay? I will write in a flower bracket. Now you can ask me, sir, this is a list. Okay, that is a list. List is completed. Now I am talking about this one. So A is equals to, I am writing a set. How the set will save in the memory? That is the biggest question. So A is equals to how the set will save in the memory. So total how many values are there, guys, in the set? Now in
4.
the A is a variable holding set. Yes or no? A is a variable holding set. So my question is, how many values are there inside the set? Total 4.
4.
1, 2, 3. Total 4 are there. So 4 boxes. So first line, this much operation will be done in the first line. So when you run this particular cell, first line, so it goes to the memory, but before saving into memory, it will see, okay, it is a set. So inside the set, how many values are there? Total 4 values are there, 4 boxes. So first 30 might come here. So 55.5 goes here, 55.5 goes here. 10 might come here and 20 might come here. Set is an unordered pair. You don't know how they will save in the memory. So how many values are there? Those many boxes will be created. But the arrangement will be not in the order like tuple, not like list and not like string. String, list and tuple will follow the order. However you are writing, in the same way it will save in an order. But set is not like that. You don't know how it will save in the memory. Now tell me, if I print A, guys, you see, if you print A means, are you printing this one or you are printing which is in the memory? Which is in the memory? So print
Which is
A means which is in the memory we will print. So my question for you is, we don't know as a user, we don't know first line saves in the memory. How the order it is saved, we don't know. Do we know? We don't know. But a print A means it is printing. So whatever it is printing, that is the order which is saved in the memory. Am I right? Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So first line saves in the memory, but you don't know, I don't know how it saves in the memory. But print A means one output will come. Whatever the output that is coming, that is how it is saved in the memory in the first line. Because second line is not going to print this one, I'm telling you, any concept. Second line is going to the memory and from memory it is calling. See, 10, 20, 30, 55. So in the so when we run this cell, so the first line, how it is saved in the memory? How it is saved in the memory? So how it is saved in the memory when we run the first line, it's saved like 10, 20, 30 and 55.5. This is how, so first line, this is how it saves in the memory. That's why when you print A means it is calling from the memory. So set is an unordered pair. You don't know how they will save. You don't know how they will save. Point number two. Point number two, most important point. The one more question I just want to ask you. Guys, you don't know how they will save in the memory. Now tell me, is the index concept is possible in the set? Is the index concept is possible in
No,
the
sir.
set?
No.
No.
No. No, because you can ask me like why sir, why index is not possible. See, first of all, as a user, you don't know how it will save in the memory. Computer don't know how it will save in the memory. Only Python program knows how it will save in the memory. So then what is the purpose of CPU here? CPU is not a, it's not a joker, no. So index concept is not at all possible in the set concept. Point number two, sets are unordered pair. I will write clearly, which means we write when we write anything, when we write anything in a set, we don't know how they will save in the memory. We don't know how they save in the memory. We don't know how they save in the memory. And also, since memory order is not possible, index concept is also not possible. Index concept is also not possible. Guys, I hope you're following me. Set concept perfectly. So let me remove it. Now come. Let's see. So A is equals to okay.
Excuse me,
A,
sir.
yes.
So every time, sir, with the set, so we have taken the output, maybe changed. The elements can change their position.
Every time changes means when you disconnect, when you shut down the laptop, once again, if you open the laptop and when you run this code, it will change. It will change.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So now, for example, continuously you are using this file, continuously you are using this Python file. In that issue, it won't save. It won't change. Okay.
Okay,
It
okay.
won't. It won't change.
So, second question is, so what is the use of set calling? What is the use
What is the use of?
sets?
I will tell you. Wait. Story is not completed. Okay.
Sir, is it possible to display any one of the value in the set? If
What is
index
the?
is not useful in sets,
No, nothing is possible. We
oh,
can't even access any value from the set. We can't even
yeah.
we can't. And somebody is asking me, Shravani, after saving also it will change. No. Once saving means it's a dump file. So saving the file means in the file the code will be like that. If you run again, it will change. Okay. I mean, once shut downing the laptop and owning the laptop, I'm talking about. So see, guys, one more, just a small concept here. So listen very carefully. A is equals to, you can use any variable. I'm telling. I'm using only A because it will override in the memory. Continuously it will override. For example, A is equals to 10, 20, 50 and 100. Suppose I am writing four values. I am telling you once if I run this line, I don't know how it saves in the memory. Literally, I don't know how this line saves in the memory. Total four values. So 1, so 2, So 3 and 4. So 3 and 4. 4 pieces, 4 values. We don't know how this will save in the memory. How this will save. So I want to see, sir, how it will save. Print A. So whatever output that you see here, that is how it saves in the memory. That is how it saves in the memory. So it says 10, 50, 100, 20. 10, 50, 100, 20. So when we run the first line, it saves like this. That's why when we are printing it is calling like this. Now try to access like, okay, imagine there is a index concept. Imagine there is a index concept. I want to access this 100. What I will give generally? What I will give generally? What I will give generally? What I will give? Print in the variable A second index position. For example, if I imagine 0th index, first index, second index, and third index. For example, I'm imagining like A is a variable which is holding set. Set concept won't have index, but I am just imagining that index is there. I want to access the second index position, which is 100. But if I run it, see, set object is not subscriptable. So in the set concept, you can't use the index because there is no index. You can't use, you can't, you can't use index concept because there is no index. Because there is no index. There is no index, I'm telling you. There is no index. Okay, there is no index. Guys, understood everyone till here? Till here, set is represented with the help of flower bracket. Sets are unordered pair, which means there is no order. How it saves in the memory, we don't know. And since memory is not there, index is not possible. Index is not possible. Point number 4. Point number 4. What is the point number 4? Sets. Somebody asked me what is what is the advantage of set? See, every concept has an advantage. Set concept, what is the advantage? You can play with the characters. If there is a text data, you can literally play with the text data with the strings concept. List, you can completely play with the memory. Tuple concept, using tuple, you can play with the variables, like how many inputs you want, you can give to the variable. So set concept, what is the biggest advantage in the set concept? Sets won't allow duplicates, duplicate values. Most advantage point. Sets won't allow duplicate points. For example, what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? A is equals to 10, 20, 30, 10, 50, 60, for example. So you can ask me, if I run this particular cell, this is going to save in the memory. Okay. But I told you, generally, how many values are there, guys? Total how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 values are there. Total 6 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 values are there. So one by one value randomly it will arrange. So first, suppose 50 is coming here. Let's say 10 is coming here. Let's say 20 is coming here. Okay. So see, first this 10 completed, 50 completed, 20 completed. Okay. 30 is coming here. Okay. 30 is coming here. Next 60 is coming here. Okay. 60 is coming. Guys, what is the pending value? Pending value is 10.
10.
So 10 should come here. But already 10 is there or not? Already a value is there or not? It is there. So this is not going to accepted. And this will be not allowed. So only you will be having. How many boxes? You will be having only 5 boxes. Which means duplicate values are not allowed in the set. Duplicate values are not allowed in the set. So print here simply. So while saving in the memory, only duplicates will be removed. So while saving in memory, duplicates will be removed. Duplicates will be removed. So if I print A means remove the duplicates and remaining things will be called. 2 times 10 is there, but only 1 time 10 is printing. Because while saving in the memory and unordered way it will save, in the same way duplicates will be removed. Duplicates will be removed. That's why if you print it, you don't know how it will arrange in the memory. Along with that, duplicates also will be removed. Duplicates also will be removed. Guys, understood? Understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is the most advantage of. You can ask me in which way it is an advantage, sir. For example, say as a upcoming data analyst or data scientist, whatever it might be, the duty. What is our duty generally? Daily 8 to 10 hours we need to deal with the data. Okay. So here the question is, imagine you are getting the data from the client continuously for the 10 hours. So your client has given the access. So from the database, you are accessing the data. Imagine whatever the data that is collected yesterday, same data it is collecting today. Mistakenly, it is happening. So instead of saving the same data in a variable, if I make the variable as a set, so do the set accepts the duplicates?
No.
No. So time saving only, no? Yes or no? Memory
Yes.
saves, memory saving, time saving, everything will be taken care by set. Because set won't accept any duplicates. Only uniqueness it will accept. Okay, that is the most advantage of set. That is the most advantage of set concept. Okay, this is the basic overview. The basic overview of set. Set is represented with the flower bracket. It's an unordered. You don't know how it saves in the memory. So if you want to see how it saves in the memory, print it. Call. So whatever output you see, that's how it saves in the memory. So there is no index concept. I already showed you. There is no slicing. There is no skipping. There is nothing. There is no reverse. Nothing. Okay. So you can't do anything. You can't do anything related to index concept. Related to index concept, you can't do anything. So set won't allow duplicate values. Sets won't allow duplicates. Okay, this is also we have seen. So the question is, set is a mutable or immutable? Set is a mutable or immutable? Check it here. Sets in Python are mutable or immutable? It's an mutable. Sets are mutable. Sets are mutable. What is the meaning of that? Set is a mutable means what? Here one more.
Adding and deleting.
Yes. One point I will add here, which you will be, I mean, the people who works in real time only will face this or this point. I mean, the issues with this fifth point, most important point. Sets are mutable. First point. Sets are mutable, which means we can increase and decrease memory space. We can increase and decrease the memory space. But sets won't accept mutable data types. Mutable data. Little confusion will be there in this line, but I will explain it. Sets are mutable. What I'm saying is set concept is mutable. Shravan is writing on my screen. What you want to write, Shravan? Okay. So for example, A is equals to, suppose I will take, see guys, listen very carefully. I will copy and paste that point here. Okay, I will copy and I will paste this point. Come down. Okay, so I will make this point here once again. So sets are mutable. What I'm saying is set to concept is a mutable, but inside the set it won't accept mutable. What is the meaning of it? For example, see guys, A is equals to 10 is an integer. 55.5, it's a float. In between the quotes I am writing data, which is a string. Inside the parentheses I am writing again like 100 comma 200. So I am writing, if you see here, I am writing an integer, I am writing a float, I am writing string, and I am writing tuple. Inside the set I am writing all this. So integer universal value, float universal value, string is a immutable, and tuple is an immutable. Tuple is an immutable. How it saves in the memory? How it saves in the memory? The question is for how many inputs, guys? Total how many inputs? Total how many inputs?
5.
4. So you don't know how they will save. For example, suppose I'm imagining 55.5, 100 comma 200, tuple might come here. The data might come here. Okay, suppose, and 10 might come here. Okay, saves in the memory. First line saves in the memory. Print here. Print here. It will work. It will work. Same concept. Okay, same concept. If I make this as a list, if I make this as a list, now see, integer universal value, float universal value, data, which means immutable, string is an immutable. Guys, see, this is a list. List is a mutable or immutable? List is a mutable or immutable? It's a mutable. So, while saving this one in the variable in the memory, it won't accept. Why? Because see, it won't accept. Why? Because if you see here, what is the point? Sets are mutable. I'm not talking about the set concept here. Inside the set, okay, inside the set, inside the sets won't accept mutable data type. In between the flower bracket, you can't pass mutable data types, which means list you can't pass because list is a mutable. If I run this one, in the first line I'm going to get error, that is unhashable type list. Unhashable type list. See, unhashable type list, which means list is not going to accepted. List is not at all accepted. Okay, list is not going to accepted. But guys, I think you got my point here. I am not talking about the set concept. I am talking about inside the set. Inside the set, you can pass only integer, you can pass only float, you can pass immutable like tuple and string, but you can't pass a list. Most interview point question, real time point. Clear now, guys? 5 points, whatever the 5 points I have written here, all the 5 points are important and clearly we are doing. So the question is, okay, sets are mutable. Sets are mutable. Now it will be very interesting. So sets concept are mutable. So sets are mutable. What we have to do, guys? Prove it. Prove it. We need to prove. Without proving, we should not do anything. Sets are
Sir,
mutable.
show me the before one. In the parentheses, they are printed. Only list cannot be acceptable, right?
List, not list. Mutable types. For example, tomorrow we will discuss dictionary. Dictionary is also mutable. So dictionary will also not accepted. Mutable data types won't be accepted.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Sets are mutable. Prove it. Sets are mutable. Prove it. So how? How to prove it? Adding and deleting. Guys, you tell me, do we have the index concept in the set?
No.
So then to do this kind of operation, mutable or immutable operation, what we need to use? There is no index. Completely we need to depend on built-in functions. Set built-in functions, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I will write here since, sorry, since we don't have index concept to do any operation in sets, we need to depend on set built-in function only. Since we don't have index concept to do any operation, we need to depend on built-in functions only. So there are few built-in functions in the set concept, which we will be discussing now, First, I want to prove it is a mutable or not. So which means I want to increase the memory and I want to decrease the memory. I want to increase the memory and I want to decrease the memory. Uh, Priyanka and Prasanna, have any doubts? Your mic is on. I'm getting sound.
No,
Please
sir.
mute it. Please mute. Okay. So since sets are mutable, I need to prove it. So there is no option for me. You can ask me like, sir, you can use the index concept now to do why you are using another thing, because we don't have index. I need to use the built-in functions. What built-in functions? Every concept has their own built-in functions. Set is having the built-in functions. So let me explain with the set concept. Let me explain with the set built-in functions. So for example, A is equals to trying to add, trying to increase, trying to increase the memory space, trying to increase the memory space. Okay, so first, so what are the built-in functions that are important in the set? I will write here. First one, there is a built-in function add. If you don't believe me, see. So A is equals to 10, 20 and 50. 10, 20 and 50. So first, write in the in a memory. A is equals to, you don't know how it will save, just three values I am taking, just three values. I don't know how they will save in the memory. 10, 10 and 50. I don't know how it will save. So 10, 20, 10 and 50. I don't know how they will save. Okay. So for example, print A means first line saves in the memory, second line call from the memory. So now see, only three values are there. Exactly like this one it saves. Okay. That doesn't mean it is in order. That doesn't mean it is in an order. Okay. So that doesn't mean it is in an order. Okay. It is in an order. So you take a couple of values if needed. For example, 55.5, comma 10, comma 20, 30, anything. See 10, 30. Now I think it is coming. Okay, I don't know how it will save. So how they are saving? How they are saving in the memory? These values, A values, uh, 10, 30, 55.5. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now my question is, I want to increase the memory. So what can I do, guys? What can I do? So see, A, to see the built-in functions, what I have to do, guys? So A is a variable holding set. A is a variable holding set. So to see the built-in functions comes under set. What I have to use? I need to use dot. So A is a variable holding set. So dot will show me all the built-in functions which comes under set. So you can see there is a function known as add. Add. So A dot add of 100. 100. So print A. Print A. So A is a variable holding set. So in the set there is a built-in function add. What this add will do? Add will take 100 and it will add to the variable A. It will add to the variable A. Okay. And you can ask me, sir, do this 100 is going to add at the end? I don't know, because there is no order. This 100 might add in the starting, in the end, in the middle, wherever it want it will add, because there is no order. So using the add function, single value will be added anywhere. You can't say only specifically like append function. Append will add only at the end. So you can't say like that. Add will see a dot add of 100. Add function will take 100 and will add to the variable A. And after that I'm printing A. So after adding I'm printing A. See guys, 100 has been added or not? In the second line, 100 has been added or not?
Yes, sir.
So you see like where it is adding in the first area, like in the first index area. But you can't say like I mean, for example, if I pass suppose 500, suppose if I'm passing 500, so 500 is coming here. Sometimes it might save in the last or in the first, wherever it want it can add. Now just you need to understand here, increasing the memory is possible or not.
Yes, sir.
Set is increasing the memory. You forget about index or order. I'm asking about memory here. So set is increasing the memory. So using the add function, adding is happening. Adding is happening. So same A I will take. For example, same A I will take. There is another function, variable A and dot. Dot dot will show. I think extend update. See, update is there, no update. I'm going to use this update function. So because we can't remember, use the dot and select the function. Update function. What update will do? Update function will take multiple values and it will add multiple inputs to the existing memory. So in the list concept, if you see, append will take only one value, it will add the n. Extend will take multiple values and it will add. So same like add will take only one value and it will add one value. Update will take multiple values. Multiple values means you need to pass in a list only, like a pack. Suppose I want to add 1, 2, 3. So in the variable A, there is a built-in function called update. What update will do? Update will take these three values and it will add to the variable A. Variable A, but you don't know where they will add. 1 might come first, 2 might come last, 3 might come middle. You don't know where they will add. So somewhere they will add in the memory. Somewhere they will add in the memory. Somewhere they will add. See, 1, 2, 3 is adding in the middle. You can ask me, sir, it is adding in the middle. So for example, if I change the input, for example, if I change, let's say 5, 10, suppose if I write 15, I'm taking some other values. Some other values. So now okay, these ones are coming first and so change the values. If you change the values, somewhere it will add. If you pass like 10, 15.5, 100, 1000 or anything, 600, 6000, anything. See, 1, 2, 3. So I'm telling you doesn't mean they are adding in the middle, but based on input, it is adding in the starting area. In the starting area. So randomly they will add. Sometimes they will add here, sometimes they will add there. Let me, okay. Because
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
yes.
So
Yes.
in the update function, sir, value should be in the list of in the update.
In the update function, if you need to pass the values in a list. So list means like if you're passing a list to a function, it will take like a bag and it will add to the memory. Okay. So 10, 20, 30. So data 60, 70. Some inputs I'm taking. P dot update of, I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Print P. Print P. Now see guys, see, I'm taking few data in the variable B. Using the update function, I'm adding three values. Now see, this three somewhere it is adding in the middle. And no order, just it is showing order here. You give multiple inputs and see. 1 add somewhere, 2 add somewhere, 3 add somewhere. No order, I'm telling you, there will be no order at all.
There
So
one
simple. Yeah.
So we are adding 1, 2, 3, right? So that 1, 2, 3 itself will not save in unordered form.
It will save in unordered form. That's what I'm saying. So whatever the input that I'm giving, here it is adding like this. So whatever you are giving, this also will save in an order. So one might come, goes here, here, here. Everything is an unorder. Everything is an unorder. Update will add multiple inputs. And add will add how many? Add function will add. Yes, add will add how many function? It will add only single input. Okay, single input. So so using add we can add only single value. In update we can add multiple values. So two functions.
We can't add multiple values.
Sorry.
No, using add function, can't we add multiple values?
No. Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Okay. So now tell me guys, increasing the memory is possible or not? Increasing the memory is possible or not? It is possible. It is possible. So it is possible. Now there is a function in the set concept which is known as a pop. Guys, now you need to tell me what pop will do in the list concept. Any one of you. What pop will do in the list concept? In the list I'm talking about.
Deleting the memory ending.
The last one, it will delete. If you pass any value, it will treat like an index. It will treat like an index. So now see, b is a memory. So variable b is holding set b dot. B dot will show all the set functions. You can select a function that is known as an you can select a function that is known as a pop. So just remove like that. So what pop will do? So pop will randomly removes a value, removes a data point, any data. So what this pop will do? First it will save in the memory like a non-order. B dot pop, b is a variable holding this data which is a set. So in the set pop function is there. So pop function is going to apply on this data, and it is randomly it is going to delete a value. Randomly it is going to delete a value. One point it is going to remove. One point. You don't know what point, I'm telling you. You don't know what point, but one point will be removed. See, data is removed. This is removed. So pop, see, very simple. Randomly, add will add randomly. Update will add randomly. Pop randomly it removes. Randomly it removes. Now tell me guys, memory is reducing or not here?
Yes, sir.
Reducing. There are two more functions in the set concept. Most interview point question, that is discard and remove. Discard
So
if
using app, we can't delete any particular data.
that's what we are discussing now. Discard if there is a value, it will remove. It will remove, or else it remains silent. It remains silent. Next, remove. If there is a value, it will remove, or else it throws error. It throws error. So there are two different functions in the set concept. One is discard and second discard and remove. So see guys, I will take this B instead of wasting time. B, understand the concept here. B. So B dot. B is a variable holding set. So dot will show all the set functions. There is a function you can see which is discard. Discard here. Discard. So B dot discard. Which value you want to remove, guys? Which value you want to remove? I want to remove 60. So I want to remove 60. So see what discard function will do? In the variable B, which means in this data, it will remove the 60. It will remove the 60. I'm telling you. So print B. Guys, you tell me 60 is there or not? 60 is there in the B. In the
Yes.
variable B, 60 is there. So 60 will remove. 60 will remove. If there is a value, it will remove. So it will remove, and remaining things it will print. See, 60 is removing and remaining things it is printing. Remaining things it is printing. Same copy and paste here. Same copy, paste here. I want to remove 600. So first line will save in the memory. You don't know how it saves. Second line, I want to remove 600 from the variable B. In the variable B, I want to remove 600. Now my question for you is, do we have the 600 in the B?
No.
We don't have. So see here, if there is a value, you focus on the discard function. If there is a value, it will remove, or else it will remain silent. So first line will save in the memory. Second line, as a user, I want to delete 600 from the variable B, but 600 is not there. So this line will be silent. It will be silent. It won't do anything because 600 is not there. It will be silent. So print B means whatever the first line saves in the memory, that one will be printed. So second line will be silent. See, whatever the first line it saves in the memory, same thing it is printing. So this one is silent. So now see remove function. So copy, remove. Small difference for that and this. So let's say in the set concept, there is a function known as a remove. So as a user, first line saves in the memory. I want to remove 60 from the variable B. Remove function will remove the 60 from the variable B. My question is 60 is there or not?
Yes.
60 is there, so it will remove. It will remove the 60 and remaining things it will print. Second point, I want to remove 600. Study the theory which I have written. Remove function, if there is a value, it will remove, or else it throws error. It throws error. It won't be silent. It won't be silent. First line saves in the memory. Second line as a user in the variable B. In the variable B, I want to remove value 600. This 600 I want to remove. So there is no 600. So discard will be silent, but remove will throw error. In the second line, you are going to get error. See, 600 is not there. How you are going to remove? That is the small difference between discard and remove. Discard will be silent and remove will throw an error. Guys, understood difference between these two?
Yes, sir.
Difference between these two. So you see, using the add, we can add the memory a single value. I mean, we can increase the memory. Using update, we can increase the memory. Using pop, discard, and remove, I can reduce the memory. Now tell me, list set is a mutable or immutable?
Mutable.
From the above operations, from the above operations, sets are mutable. Sets are mutable. So a lot of people will ask me, sir, can't we use DEL function? How can we use DEL? Delete A of 2. Do we have the index concept here in the set? If A is holding the set means, how can you remove the character? Index concept is not there.
Yes.
So DEL won't work. DEL won't work. These are the most important functions, which is add, update, discard, and remove, which is used to play with the memory. And there are few functions you see here, silly functions. Count, you know. Clear, you know, already in the list I told you. Clear, count. Index will be not there because index concept is not there, no? Clear, copy, clear. And I think count will be there. Count is not there. Okay. So union and intersection, copy and clear. 4 functions. Yeah. Let me complete easy things. Copy function, clear function, union, intersection. These functions are much more enough for the data related things. So you know very well, I already told you. What is the meaning of copy? Can anyone tell me? Copy. In the list concept I told you. Suppose, yes, you are right. So if I write A, B is equals to like this. If I write A equal to B. If I do any changes in the B, it will reflect to A or not?
Yes.
It will reflect to A because they share same memory address.
Yes, sir.
Same memory address. Okay. If you won't believe me, for example, sorry. So B saves in the memory. B saves in the memory. Okay. B saved in the memory. So if I do any operation on the B, it will affect the A also. It will affect the A also. So to overcome that, what we will do? Copy. So B dot copy, which means whatever the data that is there in the B, I'm going to save in A. Now tell me guys, if I do any changes in the B, will it affect A? Will it affect A? No.
No.
Yes, I told you in the last list concept, if you remember, if you use the copy, both the variables memory address will be different. They won't affect each other. The data might look same, but they don't affect each other. Copy means saving the one variable to another variable. So if you don't use the copy, both will share the same memory address. If you use the copy, different memory address. And I told about clear also. How many of you remember? What clear will do generally? Guys, what clear will do?
Everything will be clear.
Data will
Yeah.
be clear.
Yes. So B dot clear. So what clear will do? So clear function will clear all the data which is there in the B, which is there in the B. And if I print B, what happens? Empty set will come. Empty set because all the data will be removed. Variable will be alive or not?
Yes,
Variable
sir.
will be alive.
Alive.
Variable, all these functions copy clear. I told you in the list. Go if not remembering. Follow the recording. Okay, so variable will be alive. Only data will be removed. And if you print B, now see, first saved in the memory. Second one, clearing all the data. Print B means it should come empty. But empty set is not going to represent like this. Empty set I'm talking about. Empty set means, see, this means empty set. Empty set will be represented like this. Okay, don't confuse. You can ask me, sir, B is equals to, if I write like this is set. No, no. See, if you write like this, if you pass anything here, it becomes a set. But if you maintain empty, that doesn't mean it's an empty set. Empty set means set, this one known as an empty set. Empty set. Why, sir? If I remove all the data, only flower brackets will be remaining now. See, tomorrow we are going to discuss dictionary. Dictionary also represented with flower bracket only. To maintain the difference, if there is a data in the flower bracket, it becomes the set. If there is no data in the flower bracket, so it won't become a empty set. Empty set means set of. See, set. Now if you print B, what it is printing? Set, which means the B is empty. The B is empty. So empty dictionary, empty flower bracket means it comes under dictionary. Tomorrow I will tell you more about it. Clearly you will understand tomorrow. As of now, you keep only one thing in mind. Empty set means if a set is empty, it is represented with set and parenthesis. Set and parenthesis. I think how many of you know, guys, union and intersection? A union B, A intersection B.
I know, sir.
I think I don't know where we learned in intermediate. I think so. A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B is equals to 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, guys, I want to, A is there and B is there. I want to make like A union B. What will be the output? What is the meaning of A union B?
All.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 4, 5 is there. Here 4, 5 is there. Make a common point. 4, 5. Only one time. And 6, 7, 8. Yes or no? Only one time common point. 6, 7, 8. So you can ask me, sir, in the A and B 2 times is there? No. Common points. 4, 5, 4, 5 will be written only one time. See, A is a set. A is a variable holding set. A dot will show all the functions. In that you can see union. A is a set. There is a union function of B, which means A union B. A is a set. B is a set. So union means A union B. I'm keeping in the print condition. I'm keeping in a print condition. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same concept if I apply intersection.
So it will be in ordered form.
Not in order, based on input A union B.
Okay.
Okay. So A intersection B means what, guys? Common points.
Common points.
Yes. 4, 5. A intersection B. A intersection B means common points 4, 5. 4, 5, 4, 5 is the common points. So intersection B. So this is completely end-to-end about set concept. Set is represented with the flower bracket. You don't have index and it is an unordered pair. The memory, memory is, what is this? Since index is not possible, it won't allow duplicates. Mutable things are not allowed to write inside the set. And sets are mutable. So to prove that in front of you, add and update functions I have used in the set, which is increase the memory. Pop, remove and discard I am using to reduce the memory. And remaining few functions, copy to copy the data from one variable to another variable perfectly without sharing the memory address. Clear means the data will be cleared and the variable will be alive. Union, intersection is small mathematics. Lot of people will tell you to use all these functions in the set. In the set, they will tell you like difference update, intersection update, disjoint, subset. In my point of view, in my experience, like one day also we didn't touch this one. It's a useless functions. where we will be not using at all. Whatever the functions that I am telling, that is much more enough. Okay. So this is completely about set. Completely about set. If you have any queries, you can
Excuse me,
ask
sir.
me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Excuse me.
please.
In the update
Yes, yes.
function, I have queries.
Update function. Yeah.
You know me, are? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, please.
so always with the update function, we give the value in the list of form. Yes, with
Yeah.
this. So
See,
it is
this is
process.
a this is a what built-in function.
Yes, sir.
So this built-in function belongs to what set. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So for any built-in function, okay, you don't think it is a list first of all. For any built-in function, if you want to pass a single value, you will pass it inside the parenthesis. If for any built-in function, if you want to pass multiple values, you will pass them inside the list. Okay, that is a small syntax we need to follow. For example, a dot append. Append is a built-in function. Append expects how many inputs? Only one input. So I will
Okay.
pass in the parenthesis. Same
Okay.
thing, a dot insert will, extend will be there. Extend, for the extend we can pass multiple values. So you can't write like this, because multiple values means you need to write inside the list.
Yeah.
So this one by one extend function will take one by one value from inside. So which means you are making like a bag, a pack you are packing.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
clear now everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all the files we can see in the drive just within 2
And
minutes.
excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
Today I feel the problem while opening a drive. It was
Come again, come again. Drive
in the drive problem. It was asking for the access permission.
permission.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, ping your mail ID to the team, Satish or admin or anyone, or else ping me in the chat. We will be looking into. I will try to give access.
Sir, I'm sending the mail ID.
No, no, in the WhatsApp you do it. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
okay, okay, guys. So tomorrow we'll complete dictionary, and tomorrow I will be telling you about GitHub as well, and about after tomorrow, I will be inform team to add in a Slack channel. So this Slack channel, I will not use WhatsApp for the students. I will be using only Slack. So in the Slack channel, all the students will be there. Every batch students will be there. They will. So you can assignments or master classes or mentorships, mock interviews, everything. Any updates in the related to artificial intelligence, everything will be provided here. So tomorrow, I will inform the team to add. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, guys. So you can check the drive after 30 minutes. So everything will be uploaded. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.